Well, here we are. Saturday the 2nd of September. And I actually think I might get rained on today for the first time this year. I can't complain really. So, what are we doing today? Well, today we're going on a little trip, a short little trip to Stāmeriena, because today they're operating the narrow gauge steam engine Ferdinland. So we're going to see that steam engine today, and so the railway line today this week celebrates its 120-year anniversary. So originally opened 120 years ago, this railway line. So whether it's raining or not, it's something that we couldn't miss. I had to go and see that. I photographed it in the past. But I just thought I'd bring you guys along to see it. So we make for an interesting little run. So we're going to ride to Stāmeriena, and then I'll show you that there will be a sort of a fair on, people selling stuff, and there'll probably be some singing and dancing and usual stuff. So I'll show you a bit of that. There's usually some traditional Latvian dancers, so we look out for them. That's something that's at almost every Latvian event, cultural event, you'll find traditional Latvian dancing. I'll show you a bit of that. So at the moment we're heading through Lietuvā, and then very close is Stāmeriena. The bike's running well. Haven't been out now at all the last week, so it's a good excuse to go for a run. Interestingly enough, so it's been sitting in the garage, and as I said to you, the bike hasn't been out in the rain. But if you look closely, hold on, I'll just lean over and show you this. Just get to a straight piece of road, somewhere where there's not much excitement. There we go, in with the clutch. Now, have a look at those clocks. Look at all that condensation. The famous Enfield condensation problem. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me in the least. Doesn't bother me at all. But go slow at that place. There's a hospital there, crossing the hospital in Lietuvā. So 30 kilometers an hour. I'm back up to 50. There we go. Anyway. Yes, I think we see some rain today. Lovely bit of rain. Bit of Latvian rain. Now, we had a big thunderstorm here last week. Very exciting. But it's amazing. We had thunderstorms to the left of us, thunderstorm to the right of us, thunderstorm in front of us. And yes, thunderstorms behind us. But where we were, completely, we barely got a thing. It was amazing. If you went onto the radar, for the weather radar, there was thunderstorms all around our area, within 10-15 kilometers of our area, and we didn't get touched at all by them. So pretty lucky in one way. In another way, unlucky. I had my cameras ready, looking forward to getting some lightning photography, something I like to do. But we didn't get anything interesting in our area. So roll on the next thunderstorm, that's what I say. We need another thunderstorm, definitely. So the old bike is running well. Tick over still a bit erratic, but sure, look guys, I'm just gonna keep on driving it, and it might settle down. I've tried changing the fuel, that made no difference whatsoever. So there you go. Anyway, I hope you're all keeping well. Appreciate all the subscribers and anybody who presses the like button. But new subscribers are always welcome. And you know what I noticed? I don't get notifications to a lot of comments. And I don't know why. I've checked my notifications. My notification button is turned on. But very often, especially on the second comment, if someone makes a comment and I answer them, and then they make another comment maybe a day later, I do not get a notification. So apologies to anybody who didn't get a reply. I always reply to everything people say. So if I missed you, get back to me and ask me again. Not that I get many comments, not that I have many subscribers, but there's always scope for more. There's plenty of room on the channel, so press that subscribe button, guys. Subscribe to me and then disappear. It helps my channel enormously. I'm slowly, I might get maybe 4 subscribers a month, so it's slowly going up, which is great. I'm never going to be a big channel. I'm always going to be a small channel. But yeah, interesting talking about big channels. You guys know how much I hate speed, and I've no interest in speed. Well, there's a channel I came across, American channel, American guy, and he's called Angry D. Now, I'm not recommended to subscribe to him, but he's called Angry D. And well, let's be honest, the guy drives like a total lunatic. And the reason I watch his channel is, speaking about trains and locomotives, his channel for me is like train wreck TV. Eventually, karma is going to bite him. I've never seen a guy drive so ridiculously stupidly. And you know, it's the exact stuff I hate about speed and people who are obsessed with speed. He's had a couple of accidents recently, and what's really amusing is he tries to blame the other people. Oh, he pulled out in front of me, and oh my god, I was only doing 50. Yeah, right, I believe you. Have a look at him. Have a look at the way he drives, and just come back to me and tell me what you think. Anyway, I suppose in one way I've given him a plug, and in another way I've said he drives like a lunatic. That's his business. But what if you hit a car full of children, a mother and her children heading somewhere? You know, if a guy drives like an idiot and he has an accident, well, to be honest, I don't have much sympathy for him. There's no excuse. So I must start talking about other channels that I really like, and channels that drive me crazy. I have a lot of bike channels I follow, a lot of guys I follow, and the guys I regularly follow, like Colin from Drone on 29, Derek from Moto UK. I used to follow Gnarly, Itchy Boots, quite a lot. The African trip at the moment, I don't know why, it's just not doing it for me. I suppose because she started in desert scenery, and I don't know, it didn't do much for me. Now, she stopped traveling in Africa, so I presume it might be something to do with all the stuff that's going on there at the moment. There's a lot of bad vibes, political bad vibes, and it's the rainy season as well. So I think she's going to throw something new out. Let's see what she does. Anyway, I'll go back to the challenge later. Today's excitement is going to have a look at this wonderful steam engine. I photographed it a few times. Now, it's a narrow gauge railway line. Watch for this guy. A narrow gauge railway line, 750 millimeters in width. And this engine is a 080 engine. 080 means there's no wheels, small wheels at the front, there's no small wheels, there's no small bogies at the back. It's just 8 large wheels driven by the engine. Yes, I used to be a train nerd as well as a plane nerd. So I'm fairly knowledgeable with this trains, steam engines, locomotives. But today will be an interesting day. We're coming into Stāmeriena very shortly. As you know from my last time, there's young Stāmeriena, which is young Stāmeriena, and there's Stāmeriena. Now this train today goes from Bulbenny to Alexney, which is a trip of about 33 kilometers. This line used to be a lot longer. It used to be about 210 kilometers. But over the years, various parts of it has been closed down. But now this part still remains. And this is the last remaining narrow gauge railway in Latvia. So it's an interesting occasion. So speaking of trains, I see the train a-coming, it's coming around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps moving on down to San Anton. Okay, enough of that. In front of me now, the beautiful lake. We just passed Stāmeriena Manor, which you've been to before. There's the Orthodox Church on the lake. There's the lake. Beautiful lake. Anyway, up the little slope we go. Very little slope. Nothing to get stressed about. So, we'll be getting into autumn soon. And we'll have some rides surrounded by beautiful colourful trees with the leaves dying. You'll have the yellows and the reds and the brown colours. Particularly lovely in this part of Latvia with all our forests and everything. So I must go for a few rides. I haven't been to a ride in the forest yet. I was hoping to find a riding partner. I don't like going into the forest on my own with my dodgy back and my dodgy stuff, you know, so it'd be nice to have a riding partner, so if something unplanned did happen, there's someone there, you know. Well, anyway, I will do a forest run sometime this year. You have to be careful in the forest, especially with leaves. A lot of leaves on the ground can be very slippy. It can be almost like ice. So you have to take care of yourself. Very shortly we'll be in Stāmeriena where this steam train will go past. And when I get there, I'll turn off the camera, give you a rest from listening to my ramblings. And I'll get back to you then when the trains arrive, and I'll show you some interesting stuff if there's any dancing or singing, or I'll give you a little taste of some Latvian culture. Hey. Oh, the old Himalayan, it's great for any little stuff like that. Do you know, guys, I rode the I rode the DL1000 the last time about a month ago, and I just haven't rode it since. No interest in it. Other people might be horrified and say, "What? You've a perfect DL1000, haven't rode it?" Yeah, no interest in it. There's no character. It sits in the wrong rev range for the speed I drive at. This Himalayan is just perfect, pouring along. Absolutely beautiful sound. We have a Triumph exhaust pipe, gives a lovely little pop. Of course, that's at the back of the bike, so I don't know if you'll hear it in my camera bag around my neck. We're still phoning with the phone. We're still recording with the phone around my neck. So okay, I'll drive up here. I'll probably find parking somewhere on the bike. I always find parking on a motorbike fairly easy. Okay, so we arrived at the location. Let's go have a little look around. Still hasn't rained, thankfully. So, lots of things to do for the kids. Well, the last time I photographed it, I was up on this hill here, and it was a great location for photographing. There's actually, if you look here, you can go up these steps, and there's a place there. I photographed it from there. I'll include them photographs in the post. So that's the tracks as they go, as they travel along. As I said, 750mm between the tracks. And we have radio control cars here for the kids and for adults. I used to race these in Ireland, buggies and indoor track racing. 1/10 scale. Mardave Meteors and Mardave Minis I used to race. So I'm familiar with radio control cars. I know there's a few clubs in Latvia race these, but I've never actually, I've never seen anybody in this area with radio control cars. So that's interesting. Might go back and have a chat later. So. I've seen one of those cars before. Volkswagen ID Buzz, very interesting. I like that. That's very tasty. Reminds me of the old VWs. Super. Must Google those. Presuming it's electric. Everything's bloody electric nowadays. You can hear the petrol generator in the background running to charge the electric car. yeah, petrol generators and diesel generators, always the same. It's the arrival of the locomotive. So this locomotive, if I can see it behind all the crowds, I'll see if I can get my camera up to have a look at it. This was built in Germany, 1953. So it's quite old, 1953. So it's quite an impressive machine. Typical German style, the red wheels and all that sort of stuff. This stretch of the railway line was operated from 1973. Had 10 stations along the line. One of the main roads here at Stāmeriena, which is halfway between So it'll move off in a few minutes. So basically it's called the Ferdinland. GR319 is the number. It's an 080. Now this line used to go to Plavina to Valka. That was over 200 kilometers many years ago. But now, from 1973, it's only Gulbeni to Alex now. But this line's been operational since 1903, so 120 years. And at the moment they have 5 diesel locomotives which operate a couple of times a day. Just normal passenger stuff. And 1 steam, which is this one, Ferdinland, which operates on special occasions, maybe about 6 times a year, something like that. So it's nice to come and see. So it should be heading off now, soon enough. See if I can zoom in a bit more here. Okay. That's sitting at the station. You've seen inside that station before, I had you there. And over there, where are we? Over there is my trusty Enfield. Okay. course, I wanted to get it arriving at the station. But yours truly was wandering around looking at the stalls. Like an old babushka, wandering around looking at the rubbish. And then I heard the whistle. I was like, oh no. So I was right down this end and the train arrived up there. So yeah. Sure, what's the harm? We got to see it. Yeah, at an event like this, people flock on it like flies to stuff on the ground. So I knew it'd be hard to get a shot, but I got a few shots. So I get a nice shot here. If not too many people, what you do is you get people coming along, and they're all along here beside the track, and hopefully we won't get too many people, and we'll get a nice clear shot from here. So if you throw yourself back in time, this would have been a normal sight on the railway. So not so many people, of course. We probably had about 8 people, but nostalgia. So, trouble is, when I photographed, I had my camera with a 200mm zoom on a crop lens camera, which got me fairly close to it. I'll post the photographs with the video. Where with the video camera, I'm just not getting close enough. So let's go for a change. Let's get in close and personal. There's the pier, half down towards Alexney. I'll have to do this trip sometime, definitely. No taikti, as they say in Latvian. Interesting. So, okay, she's in the steam. To bring out the train nerds and my followers. Not my few subscribers. Not beautiful. And there it goes. So these are all electric cars, which are incredibly boring. They're all incredibly boring, nothing interesting about any of them. And a complete joke when it comes to the environment, the cost of batteries, what they use to make batteries. But anyway, the only one that's half interesting and it's lovely is the Volkswagen. If I had to have an electric vehicle, definitely that would be it. The rest are incredibly dull. Dull and boring. I mean, nah, no thanks. No. But that's lovely. That's fabulous. I'd drive that any day. Absolutely. That's a beautiful car. Cream interior. But then my Beetle was green and cream. I'll stick a photograph of that up on the page as well, just on the post, just to show you my old Beetle. So I had a cream leather interior. My my old VW, my air-cooled VW. And yeah, that's lovely, guys. A Volkswagen ID Buzz, absolutely fabulous. So we're inside the old station house, and these guys are doing stamps. That's to commemorate the event, so you won't. They're actually stamped at this station, so that's pretty rare for you stamp collectors out there. Okay, so there's a basic write-up at the history of this particular train, which is called Banitas. That's what the train is called. So your train is not based on the locomotive that is pulling it. It could be any of the 6 locomotives, the 5 diesels and the 1 steam train. So there you go, there's some information for you to pause on, and you can read that.
Visserligen. Bitet? I. Ona to złada.
Okay guys, I'll just show you some of the styles here that they're selling.
Tās garšas darbības.
Garšas ir loku pulveris. Ja ļoti grūti izvēlēties, pa vidu var iebērt vienu un augšā citu. Bet vienalga būs jāizvēlās. Bet tad ir opcija 2.
So they go in like that, they come out like this.
Jā. Pēc porcijas. Pārnāc īstā brīdī.
Tas skatos. Labi, es jau nesēju. Man varat vēlāk atkārt.
Jā, ar piegādi.
Jā, jūs
Standartiņu.
Jā, cukurs pa virsu cukurs.
I haven't a notion what that is. It smells lovely. You know, people doing fish, very popular in Latvia. Quite interesting today because Saturday is my fasting day, so don't eat anything today. So I'm going along videoing all this amazing food. and I'm not eating today, so you should feel sorry for me. One day a week I fast. Today's the day, unfortunately for me.
Tad ņemsim, nu tad jāņem noteikti ir kivī granātākos. Tas arī noteikti jāņem. Es varētu ņemt mazākiem. Zemenē, tas būs atkal citādāks arī būs tāds vidēji saules zemenē.
Latvians love their weird tea, so you always get the different selection of teas, which are all horrible because they're not black tea. Yeah, the tea thing in Latvia, people go out to the meadow and pick their tea. Everything gets put away, and everything gets put away and brought out again a few months later and turned into tea. That's just not normal, folks. I'm sorry, but black tea only for me. Okay, that's about it really for today. There's some military stuff that I'm not interested in, so yeah. So, good day. Not a good day for fasting, but a good day. Thanks for watching the channel, folks. I might record a bit on the way home. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Nobody knows. So yeah, that's it from my day in Stāmeriena. What a lovely event. Nice, easy going. Not too many people, not too crazy. And lots of amazing food. I can't eat. I sent some photographs to Ina of her sweets I think she likes. I'm waiting to see if she gets back to me and says, buy some of them. I'm not sure if she likes them or not. I think she likes them. I think she brought them home before when she was on holidays from some country. So they always have the horses here as well. They usually have the horse riding here from the little kids and the horses, which is lovely for the kids. So I'll show you. It's beautiful horses.